Hey y'all. There ain't nobody up here yet, but your girl know y'all coming. Period. Okay. So I was thinking to myself, and I was thinking I'm gonna start going live often. So Joe, which I know he's probably gonna watch this, is the one that's getting me to go live more. So I really don't like going live, but it's for the best. So yes, I don't like going live, y'all, because it really takes me out my comfort zone. I had told y'all multiple times, like, well, before, if you watch when I go live, I don't like going live because sometimes it be certain things I say or certain things that might be in the background or whatever I'm doing. I be wanting to cut it out. And then when you go live, it's like no cutting, no editing, no nothing. So I go live here and there, but I need to go live more. But yeah, it's the weekend. What everybody got planned for the weekend? I ain't doing nothing. I'm in the house. The baby sleep. Jamil chilling on the couch. Well, I'm not in the house. I'm in my car, but we pretty much chilling, y'all. We had a good day today. My sister, she threw this birthday party for my niece, y'all. Shout out to my sister. Me and my sister literally we had the same due date with both of our with our kids. Like with Mia, her daughter, we had the same due date, but Mia, she had Mia 2 days later and a year late, well, 2 years later. But we had a party. Well, she had a party for her, y'all. We was out there. It was a big ass water slide. The kids was having so much fun, y'all. It was such a good vibe, y'all. But we did that. We ate. Everybody had fun. I did record, so I should be dropping the vlog on that tomorrow. But y'all been coming out pushing this content though, for real. Come check for me. Don't check for me unless you gotta check for me. But what y'all doing? Y'all in here, but y'all not talking though. I know I'm the one talking, but y'all supposed to be talking to me. Oh, you're not doing nothing special, just relaxing. I'm not doing nothing special either. I plan on relaxing, but I need to do a bunch of cleaning. I have a lot of cleaning I need to do. But I'm so lazy, y'all. Like when I have a day off, like when I'm at work, that's when I be like so productive. I be ready to, do stuff because I be at work. But literally when I get a day off, I'm just like, I don't want to come home and have to work again on my day off. Because literally, like when you do housework and you're cleaning up, it's like work 2 times again. But I need to clean up. That's what I need to do. Literally every time I feel like when I'm talking to the camera or talking to y'all, period, I'm always saying something about I need to clean up or this and that. But I mean, shit, a clean home is a nice home, period. But I'm chilling. I'm gonna be recording a whole bunch of videos and content, so I'm gonna be relaxing too. Definitely, you definitely have to recharge and take care of yourself. Self love is the best love, and y'all, I had to learn that the hard way. My sister is the one that really like push self love on me because yeah, I've been through a lot of things and we all have, but literally I was in a position or like a spot in my life where like I wasn't loving myself or giving myself the attention that I deserve, you feel me? I wasn't getting no sleep. I was always doing stuff for other people, ripping and running. And then literally I got sick really bad and that literally made me take a step back at everything, reevaluate everything, look at people different, yada yada yada. Self love is the best love for real. People ain't gonna sit there and care about you how you would care about yourself. You gotta care about you first. But y'all, I ain't been doing nothing. I've been ripping and running or whatever. I've been working, but not really. Y'all know I'm part time, so y'all let me tell y'all something. So let me get y'all opinion on this. So my job, we just had a manager giving her 2 weeks notice because she's finding something else. But they usually post like an email on updates and stuff like that, and the email will go to like all the employees that work with us or that with the company. So for some reason they stopped doing emails and they started doing memos. But mind you, I'm part-time, so I'm only at the store like 3 to 2 days a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there as often as I used to be. So when a memo come up, I don't know about the memo because of course I'm not there. Long story short, y'all, I've been with the company over a year, and they had the position open for the management, for that management job, like literally days after the woman posted her 2 weeks. So it was like they weren't wasting no time to fill that position. So I'm like, damn, I've been with the company over a year. I'm qualified, know how to do the bank run, change, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to do the manager's job. So they put out a memo about a week ago saying that if you want to apply for the position, you can come in, set up an interview, yada, 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 whatever. So, long story short, I wasn't there. I wasn't working. So, nobody told me about, like, the memo, nobody told me about what I needed to do or that the position was open, like, we could apply for it. Long story short, I called my GM and I'm like, can I still apply, whatever, whatever, because they just now telling me about, like, I'm just now getting the memo, like nobody has ran it by me. And she was on some shit like, basically, you snooze you lose. So I was like, fuck it. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna beg nobody. I know I could do the position. I know I have the experience and I've been there for a long time to do it, but I just felt like, being that I'm part-time, I didn't get an email. I didn't even get the memo because the memo was supposed to be printed out and posted up. Like, I didn't even get the opportunity to even try. Y'all get what I'm saying? And that kind of pissed me off a lot. But I mean, at the same time, it's still really not my fault because I didn't get the memo. If it was an email sent to my email, you know what I'm saying? I would have, like, been on it. But I can't I can't apply that pressure to something if I don't know about it. You feel me? So I feel like I shouldn't really been faulted for that because of how she decided to communicate the information. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, she treated me very, very poorly. But like I told myself, I said, you live and you learn, things come and go. But I just felt like, being that if she, like, with me telling her and how she put out the memo and shit like that, and she knows I'm not at the store like that, you would think she would be more understanding, but she wasn't. But I told myself, I said, whoever she puts in that position, good luck. But after this go round, baby, don't ask me, because you won't even give me a second. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like that was really messed up. But that's why I dropped down part-time, y'all. I can't keep on working for somebody that don't appreciate me, my time, and what I got going on. At the end of the day, me outside of work, I still have a life to live. I still have kids I need to take care of, and they just got a whole lot of going on, and I'm just not with it. I'm really not with it at all. Don't get me wrong. I love being part-time because I get to be home with my kids more and spend time with my kids more and stuff like that. But don't get me wrong. I love to work and I love to make money, but I want to feel appreciated. Like, when I work, don't make me feel like I'm just slaving. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel appreciated. That's why I really want to work and start my own business. Excuse me. I really feel like that's another thing why I don't like going live, because when I go live, I feel like I be up here rambling, or sometimes I feel like I don't be having nothing to say or nothing to talk about. But I don't have nothing going on for real. I'm just chilling, and I'm just chilling. I was on Tiara's live, and I was up there talking to her. You definitely right. Definitely the right opportunities will come again. And that's another thing I was telling my homegirl, I think was it yesterday or today, because she's going through a lot. And I told her, like, everything's going to be okay. I said, you always got to weather the storm, like, to get something good. But when one door shut, that don't mean they all shut. That means that better opportunity is coming, like more doors open. So, yeah, you might get sad about certain things, or you might be upset. But at the end of the day, you still need to keep pushing, because, like I said, when that one door shut, many more doors open. But you cannot let that one door that shut be the door that puts you down. Because if you get put down, you ain't gonna be motivated. Opportunities aren't gonna come your way at all. But I think it's a hard time right now for everybody during the pandemic, though. But literally, um, like, everything I've been watching, like on YouTube, as far as the lives and stuff, everybody's just been talking about how social media is the way to go. Like, everybody out here getting it on social media, ripping and running. So shit, why not? But yeah. But like you said, better opportunities are coming. Like sometimes people, you never really know what you have until it's gone. Some people don't appreciate the good things in an employee or just in a person in general. So you never know what you got good until it's gone. But shit, y'all, we've been losing employees left and right, so I don't even know what the hell going on for real at all. But y'all, oof, oh my god, I just broke my thing that pops up on my car for my phone. I mean, it was a cheap piece of shit anyways, but damn, I still used it when I really really need it. But anyways, y'all, feel like this live is so boring. Mm, I feel like this live is so boring, but y'all, I reached 1K though. My son was promoted to manager of the company he works for. He got more money and a lot of headaches and responsibilities. Oh my god, I feel that. And that's another reason why I didn't want to take I wanted the position for the money aspect about it, and I knew that the headache like came with it. But I don't know, man. It was like, the thing is, if I took that position, that would be my store. I would run that store how I want to. The store would be like how I wanted it to be. But definitely when you get promoted, it'd be more headache and more responsibilities. But I'm pretty sure, I know your son can definitely handle that. Hold on, let me see. I don't know. That is a lot to think about though when we're moving up though with the headache and responsibilities. And also, like, yeah, I was a manager one time before, and I was a manager at a factory job, and I was younger when I was the manager. But y'all, literally, they they really didn't take me serious. Like, they seen me as a woman, and they felt like because I was a woman that they didn't have to listen to me or respect me, or they felt like because I was younger than them, because I was like 21 or something, but they felt like because I was younger than them that they didn't have to listen to me. But when I started writing motherfuckers up, then that's when people started realizing what it is, you feel me, and what it ain't. But that's another thing that comes with management too. Like, you got to deal with attitudes. You got to be training people. Like, people gonna be quitting and this and that and the third, left and right. You feel me? And that's just a whole bunch of other stuff to put up with. And that's another thing I was thinking about. Like, I've always told myself I want to move, and like if I could move and find out like a good, decent, stable job, like I definitely wanted to do that as well. But at the same time, I'm scared. Like, I'm the type of person to where I don't like, I'm in a situation and I'm comfortable or whatever, I don't like change. If you have good people around you, then you could put up with the pressure. Definitely, definitely. If you got people that definitely have your back, a good team, definitely. But yeah, I always really wanted to move, but I'm scared. One thing about me is I hate change. I'm not big on change. Like, change scares me. So I like security, stability. You feel me? I'm not the type of person I could just up and go and thinking and hoping something would be good. No, I need to up and leave knowing that it's gonna be great. You feel me? Or we gonna be okay. But I don't know, y'all. I don't plan on being at this job forever though. Like I said, everything that everybody do in life is a stepping stone. You feel me? A stepping stone to something better. But I don't know. I told myself this year is my year. Like, I really want to think outside the box. Like, I don't want to be out here slaving at a job. Like, literally, yeah, it does take major bravery to dive into different changes. And ain't gonna lie, when it comes to like taking a trip or doing something like the spur of the moment type of person, I'm down with it. But as far as like a big, like drastic change, I'm not with it. Yeah, I'll be so scared. Like, I'm scared of failing. Like, I'm scared of losing what I got. I'm scared of being in a position where I'm having to really, really ask people for help. Like, I don't like being vulnerable or like making people feel like they did something for me. So like, I don't like feeling like I owe somebody something. So, and I feel like when change comes, sometimes it could be good, sometimes it could be bad, and then sometimes you never know till you take that leap of faith. But mm, I don't know. It's very, very scary. But I do love to travel, like spur of the moment, like I said, like taking a trip, doing anything. That's me. Like I got a couple of homegirls. Literally one day, this was back when I was like modeling and shit. I had this man. He was a very good photographer in Miami, and he was like, I was doing some business with him, trying to get a photo shoot or whatever, and literally he wanted me to come like that week. Literally the next day, well that day, I called my homegirls and I said, y'all trying to go to Miami? And they was like, yeah, when we leaving? And they was thinking like I was saying, oh, we're gonna leave in like 2 weeks or something, something, something. Nah, I said we're gonna leave at 5 o'clock in the morning. I drove all the way from I drove all the way to Miami. It was like 13, 14 hours there, and I drove all the way back. They just rode. You feel me? Like I like stuff like that. I like doing stuff like that. But as far as like being stationary, being a homebody, I'm not. I'm a semi homebody. Like sometimes I like to be in the house, and then I love being outside. I love being outside. Yeah, it's a lot of commotion going on out here. Like lately, it's been busy out here. I don't know why though. But yes, I love taking trips. Like I'm planning a trip right now. Like what I really want is a nice girls relaxing trip. Like we all look grown, look sexy, we have a good time, good vibes. That's definitely what I want. But no offense, a lot of people, well not no offense, but a lot of people like don't have their stuff together or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, like um they might not have their stuff together, but at the same time, a lot of people can't get time off as well. But me, on the other hand, I can get plenty of time off. Like I can go take a day trip, a 2-day trip, 3-day trip, but I don't be having nobody to go with. Like I maybe have about a good 2 or 3 friends, but that's about it. Everything else, I'm either doing it with my kids or I'm doing it dolo, but that's about it. But yes. I gotta figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do a reset or something, clean my house. Traveling with nice people make the adventure worthwhile. Definitely. That's what I need. Like my sister was telling me about how like on Facebook they got like these little travel groups and don't get me wrong, like it's nice that people can go into these groups and talk and relate and what I'm saying, become friends in the group and then trust each other enough to go travel. But my thing is I have trust issues. Like I'm the type of person to where like if we travel and we go somewhere, like we need separate rooms. Like I'm the type of person, if I don't know you like that, I don't trust you around my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very, I don't know, like see something like that is hard. See if I've known you for a while, whatever, yeah, let's go get a room, get a double bed. But if I don't know you like that, we're gonna have to get separate rooms. But my sister was like, get in one of those travel groups on Facebook and find somebody in there that you could bond with or whatever, and y'all take a trip. But it's very, very risky. But you don't think that's risky, Elizabeth? Like we bond on Facebook, we texting or whatever. But like I've never met you before. I don't know you, but I'm about to go meet you in a whole nother country or state or something. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a vibe though. Yeah, definitely important to have your own personal space. But I do want to travel though, and I want to travel with a group of girls. And even if it's just a day trip or a night trip, I'm down with doing it. Or even if it's just like Elizabeth lives close to me, so like what I think it was like Fayetteville or something, so like about a good 2 hours from me. So it wouldn't be nothing to go take a 2-day trip to go see her, vibe with her, and then come back. Yes, crazy people. It is crazy people everywhere. So that's why I be so skeptical about getting in a group like that and like meeting, like just traveling with people. Don't get me wrong, I really want to travel so bad. And the main thing that's stopping me from traveling, like I told y'all, is being that I don't have people to go with me. But I don't know, I feel like doing a group like that is very risky. Even though I seen like successful pictures and videos of the girls meeting up and having fun, but I don't know. I'm that type of bitch. Like I'm telling you, you fuck with my shit, I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't give a damn. I don't care how big you are, how small you are. Like as long as I get my legs in and my punches in, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, but that's the thing. I'm a very very nice person until you fuck with me or until you fuck with my shit. Then that's when I get mean. But I wouldn't want to put myself in a position like that to get me. So I would just automatically ask for a separate room. My space is your my space is my space, and your space is your space. But I definitely want a good girls trip. I don't know, and I know there's a male in here, but Calvin. I don't know if you watch Gina. Even though you're a male though, like she's very a nice cool blogger, a woman blogger. But y'all, she be taking trips, staycation, vacations, or whatever, and I really wanna. I'm trying to get like that. Like I want to be on the island. You know what I'm saying? For real, or not even on the island, but like I wouldn't mind going to like more states that way. I ain't gonna say south, whatever, whatever, because I'm not sure. Anything from North Carolina all the way up to New York, I've been to. In North Carolina, all the way down like to Florida, I've been to, and I've been to Tennessee, DC, Maryland, all that. But but I haven't been to like Cali or like Vegas or like anything on that side, like Ohio. But I always wanted to go to Thailand though. But Thailand would be a good trip. But the only thing about with me traveling outside of the country is I'd be scared of like, no offense, the niggas. Like I'm scared like a nigga might try to do something to me or something. And like y'all know, y'all be hearing stories about like people going to the DR or whatever and not coming back home, and then they be really fucking killing these women out there and raping them. And I'm so scared of that. I thought it was creepy for me to reach out to you, but I know personal boundaries from college. I let friendships online be distance before invested trips. No, girl, reach out to me if anything. I don't know if you have me on Instagram. I don't really get on none of my platforms like that, but Snapchat, Facebook, and YouTube. But I'm definitely down for a trip, even if it's a day trip. I come your way, we meet halfway, whatever, whatever. I'm with it. And my thing is like, I was listening to Tiara. She was talking and she was saying like how you got your friends in real life, or you know you got some people in real life, but on some real shit, the people on the internet fuck with you harder than what the people in real life fuck with you. How they fuck with you, because like more like, for example, like I met you online and you very very cool. I've known you for you ever since I've been online, basically on YouTube, and like you've always been cool peoples to me. Very very, you always support me in everything I do. But like I wouldn't mind meeting up with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. But I definitely understand what you're saying about like boundaries and shit like that. But I'm definitely down. Yeah, I understand YouTube travelers often have good advice. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But yeah, I just really want to get out here and see the world. Like, I feel like life is too short, and a lot of people be out here missing a whole bunch of shit. Like, I know people that be like 30 and 40 and be like, damn, I wish I could have done this, and then they haven't done it yet. And I don't want to be that one, the person. I don't want to be that person. That person. I'm gonna say that person because we have a lot of that persons. But like, I really want to just be out here looking good, enjoying myself. Like, my son, he's in school during the week and stuff, so during the week I'm at home, you know what I'm saying, I'm working, taking care of my kids. But on the weekend, you feel me, let's go. Let me stop. But not every weekend, but you know, some weekends, like, you know, it's just nice to get out and to do stuff, you feel me. I love doing stuff. Like, I love dressing up, looking good, whatever, whatever. But Elizabeth, if you want to check it, you want to take a trip, girl, let's do it. I'm down. I'm definitely down. Definitely down. So is y'all gonna cook dinner tomorrow? Y'all cooking tomorrow? I was thinking about cooking, but I don't know. I definitely don't know. Y'all, I've been so lazy. I haven't been cooking like how I used to. Like before, I used to be cooking, and literally every time I cook, it'll be in my video, or I'll be doing a cooking video or whatever. But I haven't been cooking. We've been literally eating out. And I told myself like I want to save money from eating out and stuff, but it's like it's so hard to cook. I mean, it ain't hard to cook. I'm just lazy. You making dinner? What you making for dinner, Elizabeth? When my kids were little, we would travel at night to let them sleep. I know that's right. See, that's the thing. That's another thing. I want to take my kids on a trip too, but the only thing about me is like Yes, definitely. It is hard to cook and clean. But the only thing about with me taking my kids on a trip is it all depends on how far it is. Because if it's super far, I'm scared because it's like I'm the only protector there. Like it's me protecting them against everybody out here. Like I don't know. Like it's a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. But I do want to travel with my kids. Like I'll take them to Virginia or like Raleigh or like places like that. Jamil loves going to Raleigh because he like going to Frankie's, but I don't know. As far as like taking them out the country and stuff like that, I don't know. But a nice road trip sounds nice. But at the same time, like I got a baby, so sometimes he do good in the car seat, sometimes he don't. So, but like you said, if we ride at night, like he'll be sleeping and stuff, so it won't really bother him. But yes, Jamil had his birthday. The baby already his birthday was earlier this year. My birthday coming up. Oh, let me turn my light back on. There we go. But my birthday's coming up, so I'm making neck bones, but the main meal is steak, shrimp, rice, green, dinner rolls. Okay, look, send me the address so I can come over there. Because I'm not cooking. Do you have family and friends that could be it? Okay, so, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Growing up, and this is just some real shit. Growing up though, I was kept from my dad's side of the family. It's like I knew them. Like I have like flashbacks of like doing like going to cookouts and stuff here and there. But as far as like my whole childhood, I did not know my dad's side of the family. As far as my mom's side of the family, my uncle passed away earlier this year, and that was my mom's only brother. So my mom only has one sister left, so it's just my mom and her sister. My mom's mom passed away, and I think my mom's dad passed away too. But at the same time, as far as like my outer family, if you ain't my mama or my sisters or my dad, I don't really know you. And that's so embarrassing to say, but that's literally how my childhood went. Like I wasn't really around none of my family like that. Like with my mom though, with my aunt and my uncle, when my uncle was still alive, like I know that family more than what I know my dad's family. Like we would go over there, and we would always go over there for Christmas, holidays. They would always buy us stuff. But that's the thing, we only went there on holidays, or like if we had time we would go. But it's not like it was a constant thing. Like I knew them, but I didn't know them like a good cousin. And that's the thing. See, all my cousins that around my age group at that time, like I had one cousin, like me and him, we were talking on Facebook, and then I actually went out there and stayed with my uncle and my aunt and him in South Carolina, and that was a vibe. But he don't stay with my uncle and my aunt no more. And my thing is like, I'm not really trying to bond with my uncle and my aunt. I want to bond with my cousins. Like I want to see what I was missing with my cousins. And so he be having a whole lot going on. So I ain't about to go there because it'd be a whole lot of, but on some real shit, like with my family, I don't know my dad's side of the family like that. And my mom's side of the family is not really a lot of people left, if that makes sense. So what I got is literally my mom, my sisters and their kids, and then my dad, my friends. So if I take a trip somewhere, it's more so I'm taking a trip there, but I don't necessarily have nobody there. Like the only family I have would be down here in South Carolina or like Southern Pines area, like closer to Fayetteville. But other than that, I don't. That's about it. And y'all, speaking of family, y'all, I had somebody I was talking to the other day, and they were the only child. Hold on, I'm gonna read this comment before I get into it. If you get to know me well, me, and your sister can be welcome to my family. You can never have too many family members. I know that's right. I know that's right. We definitely gonna get to know each other. I need to send you my number, definitely. But y'all, I know somebody that they said that they were the only child. So well, growing up, they were the only child. So that made them want a lot of kids when they got older. So they went from being the only child, like I said, to having multiple kids, and they had like 7 or 8 kids. And I was like, well, what was the purpose of making so many kids? Or like, what were you trying to do? And they was like, because they was the only child, like they wanted to multiply, and their siblings always have each other and always have their kids and their grandkids. So they were basically starting the family tree all over again in a sense, if that makes sense. But they really wanted sibling there's like them to have a child and their child to have siblings, like they all could back each other up, support each other, help each other, they all grow up together. Because when that person grew up, it was just them. They didn't have no siblings, like no yada yada yada. Y'all, and just imagine that. Imagine being the only child, and then, God forbid, but your mama passed away, your daddy passed away, and you was the only child. And just say if your mama and your daddy was the only child too. That's kind of fucked up. Well, not fucked up in like a bad way, but like, damn, like you really out here with nobody. Like, people be taking advantage of that line, saying that they be out here like nobody, or they ain't got nobody don't love them. No, motherfucker, if you got at least one person that love you, that's good enough for me. Because literally people be out here dead ass don't even have not even a friend. You come from a big family, lots of cousins. I wish I came from a big family. The other day, my homegirl was telling me that her family was having a family reunion. I said, damn, bitch. I said, I can't even remember the last time when I went to a family reunion. Like, my family don't come together. Like, and, like, not trying to be telling a lot of my business, but on my dad's side, they just don't get along. Like, they used to. I don't know what the hell be going on, y'all. Like I said, when I was a kid, and that's the thing, when I was a kid and all this stuff was going on, I was a kid, so I don't understand what was really going on or what was really happening. And I don't know, like, it's just a whole lot of, you feel me? But I don't know, a lot of stuff be going on for real. But I wish I came from a big family, because I wanted to I like the family events, I like the reunions. I just love being around family. I love family because I love my kids so much. But I really wish I had a big family. It ain't nothing like being around your family, everybody vibing. Like, we could have like the family reunions, birthday parties and stuff like that. And that's another reason why, excuse me. Like, me and my sisters, we weren't really brought up around our family like that. So that's why, like, with us and my sisters and their girls, like on holidays and birthdays, we all try to always bring our kids together, even if it's at my house or even if it's at their house. See, at my house, I don't like doing events, and I don't like doing shit at my house because I don't like cleaning up after people, all that whole lot of. See, my sister is the one, my middle sister, she's the one that always hosts the events and stuff at her house. But when she won't have the event at her house, I will still make sure to have the event at my house, even though I don't want it there, just to keep the trend going, or just to keep the family together. Because I always want our kids to know each other and to grow up, or like when they in school, if you need big cousin Jamil to come over here and help cousin Mia, Jamil got Mia, you know what I'm saying? So I just really want them to all be together and close, so they will always know each other when they grow up, and then their kids will know their kids. So we are very big on family and holidays. Even though we're a small family, we're still very big on trying to keep everything together and everything going and growing with us. So me and my sisters, well, yeah, we're like really starting like this with our kids. You know what I'm saying? Did you have schoolmates, friends that you were close to? You want me like you want me to be honest? When I was in school, I hated school. When I was in school, I wasn't that type of person that had friends. In school, like, I didn't like school. I had bad experiences in school. Like, if anything, I got one homegirl, but me and her don't talk like that. We don't talk for months, but it's like when we do talk, we come back together and it's perfect. But no, like, literally my schoolmates, like, either I outgrow them, they outgrow me, or we just don't have nothing in common no more. We don't talk no more. Like, that's basically how that goes. I made some adult friends, but at the same time, like, when everybody's so busy, everybody got things they want to do and blah blah. So that's why I was like, shit. I don't know. I keep on thinking, I keep on telling myself, being that I want to do so much stuff, do I got too much time on my hands? Maybe I need to go find something safe to do and be more productive. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I really wish I had a big family and stuff, but I don't know. But that's why I got y'all for. We have families together. When I take a trip, I take y'all with me. Even though in a sense, you feel me? But I definitely do want to go to Texas, but everybody keep on saying like Texas is overcrowded. Do you still stay in touch with your model friends? Um, actually, my homegirl, that the two girls that I took that trip with when I went to Miami, neither one of them modeled. I was the one that modeled, but they was going along for support and for a trip. But both of them I still talk to, but one I talk to that's like my best friend. Me and her talk every day, but we don't do stuff. If you know what I'm saying. Like she going through a hard time right now. And I think y'all catch my drift when I say that. Like she going through a hard time right now. So she can't really just up and move how I could. You feel me? So, but the other girl, like we talk, we cool, like we cool. You feel me? That's about it. Like I don't really do too much with her. But my other homegirl, that's my best friend, like we cool, we talk every day, but she not in a position where she could just up and go, you feel me? But even like I said, just a little day trip, I'll be down. I just want to see like life more. I want to get out more. Like I want the wind in my hair. Woo, if you know what I'm saying. The only place out the country I've been to, and I don't even think it's considered out the country. I don't know. But I've been to Hawaii, and y'all, I loved it. It was so amazing, such a good experience, and I would love to go back. And possibly I might have another possible chance to go back. And if I do, I'm definitely recording, and I'm definitely going live. Because, baby, how do you not go live when you're in Hawaii? Or shit, anywhere. You feel me? But I don't know. For my birthday, I really did want to go to the DR, but as, like, I don't have nobody to go with me. Like, I legit don't have nobody to go with me. I have a sitter and everything for my kids, but I don't have nobody to go with me. And that's the shit that's crazy. I told myself, like, when I got paid, I was going to put my money aside for the trip or whatever, because I was going to try to get, like, a little package deal for myself. Because, honestly, like, to travel to the DR, like, the flight, I think the plane ticket was, like, 500 something. But, like, if you could get, like, a good package deal, I would say you could have a good, decent trip going to the DR with maybe $2,000, or you cutting it close with 1,500. That's how I put it, because if you pay $500 for your flight round trip there and back, you know, it's gonna be some taxes or whatever. Pay that for the flight, whatever, round trip back. Then if anything, depending on how many days you stay, I'll probably stay 2-3 days, because I get homesick after like the second day or third day. But after 2-3 days, what if you could find something good and decent, like I said, a nice resort package, you could probably get that for $500, $600, $700. Then that's really like $1,100 basically. Yeah, I would say about a good 2 grand. So you can spend whatever you want to spend, whatever. Yeah, I understand a day trip. Your kids would love that beach or mountains or Disneyland, Disney World, something that would be fun. Yes, but I heard like a lot of people said that Disneyland and Disney World is like overrated. Like they said, like how they portray it on the TV, that's not how it really is, or like how you see it. But I don't know. I just hope it's worth it, because I know motherfuckers be paying like $200-$300 for a park there, and or like $50. I don't know, but everything ain't free no more. Nothing's free no more. But I just heard that Disney World was like super super expensive, but it wasn't like that. But I don't know. But definitely a mountain trip. But the only thing about the mountain trip is I'm the type of person, I hate being cold. I do not like being cold. I love the summer. Like summer is definitely me. But when it comes to winter, y'all, when I gotta cover up and put some boots or something on my toes, I don't even wear sneakers, y'all. I don't even wear shoes. I wear flip flops all year round. So if it gets to the point where I gotta put something on my toes, I am upset. I do not like being cold. I will rather be hot and burn up and sweating than to be cold. And people look at me like I'm crazy, but they like, nah, I'd rather be cold, because if I'm cold, I can fix it and change it with a blanket. But I'm like, nah, I'd just rather be hot. We had fun at Disneyland, but that was 20 years ago for us. So, being that was 20 years ago, everything now is probably, if y'all had a good time then, it's probably good and better now. I'm assuming. You know what I'm saying? I'm just assuming. I don't know. That's really something to think about. That would be such a vibe. You know what? When I get off this live, I'm gonna definitely look into that, because instead of taking trips with motherfuckers, I'm gonna just take trips with my kids. Period. Calvin, see, I like you. You put me onto some good shit. I really like you. Because I mean, I'm here out here like, damn, I want a girl trip. Nah, fuck that. Take some trips with my kids. Shit, they gonna appreciate it. Cause if a bitch don't, my kids will. Even though I'm not paying for a bitch to go on a trip, but you know what I'm saying, y'all. But well, I'm over here trying to make sure I plug in my phone. Now we go to the beach for the day. Facts. Go to the beach and come back. Oh my god, my kids haven't been to the beach this summer and I feel so ashamed of that, but it was only because I was in the nail tech program in college doing that, and that literally was the whole summer. But y'all, um I happened to go to Maryland, like it was Maryland or Delaware. I think it was Maryland about what, 2 weeks ago, 2 3 weeks ago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And I went to Ocean City, y'all, and I'm telling y'all, I've never, like, it is so pretty out there. Like, the water was so pretty, and it's just like the vibes, like the boardwalk vibes, the beach vibes, like, excuse me, but it was just the vibes. I love it. Like, I love the beach, y'all. I just don't, like, how would I put this? Well, I can't say that. I love the beach though, but anything dealing with a boardwalk, walking, I love the vibes, for real, for real. But Ocean City is where it's at. I would love to go there again. And I never even knew about it. But literally, like, where it's at, it's like the whole outside is like, I guess, I ain't gonna say surrounded by water, but it's like literally water all around. It's like when you get to the edge, it's just water. It's no buildings or nothing that way. It's just water. You know what I'm saying? It's so nice. Super nice. I live 2 hours from the coast, so it is a favorite escape. Okay, well, if you don't mind me asking where you live at. I'm nosy. I'm nosy, but I love going to Ocean City. And y'all, look, I felt like a princess, or no, not a princess, but I felt like a queen up in there. Oregon. Oh, how is Oregon? Is that a place a motherfucker should visit? Well, not a motherfucker, but me. But is that a place somebody should visit? Dang, what I was about to say, y'all, it's beautiful. I might have to add that to my bucket list. Oregon. What cities, or like what is good? What's to do around there? But y'all, when I went to Delaware, y'all, I went to the ABC store, y'all, and they let me taste the liquor. Like, I got to taste the liquor in the stove. They don't do that down here. So when I go see shit like that, see, like, that's why I love traveling, because when you go to different places, everybody do shit different. And it's just so amazing how people live different and how people do things different, but it's such a vibe. I love seeing different cultures and seeing how shit is just different. But like, literally, like, they let me taste the alcohol. They was like, whatever I wanted to taste, I could taste it. And I said, damn, that shit is dope. That shit's fire. Like, I felt lavish, like it was a special treat or something. But Oregon, that sound, see, a lot of people would think that Oregon would be boring because of like how it sound, but you know, it actually would really be a vibe. And Elizabeth, what bridge you talking about? Was there a bridge? Did we cross the bridge? I don't know if you're talking about the bridge from Elizabeth City to Virginia, or you talking about, I don't know. Let me know what bridge you talking about. But yeah, let me know what there is to do in Oregon. And on some real shit, I can make my sister take a day off, and then I could plan a day trip with, I mean, not a day trip, but like a 2 3 day trip with her there. There. That really sound like a vibe though. See, I like going to different places. See, I ain't the type to where I gotta go where the hype is at, like Miami, New York, and shit like that. Yes, we went across the bridge, and it's so, I love going across the bridge and going into the tunnel. Ooh, such a vibe. Such a vibe. And I like to see like the little ship. What the things called there? Like the little ship thing, yard thingies, that the little barges, right? Barges. I don't know, but I like seeing that like type of scenery out there. But I love going across that bridge. It's such a vibe. Such a vibe. And I love DC. I was born and raised that little. Okay. I was born and raised in Washington, North Carolina. Born and raised here. And that's why I need to change, y'all. I need to change. And not a bad, like, not a drastic change, because, like I was just telling y'all, I don't like change, but I need something that's subtle, something that I can, ease my way into, but I don't need nothing that's gonna, like, have me stressed the fuck out. That's one thing I don't deal with good is confrontation and stress. Lots of different things. We have lots of wineries for taste samples. I love the Pacific Ocean and the seals and the walruses. Oh, okay, that's the vibe. Shit, I might need to go there for my birthday then. Fuck the DR. Let's go to Oregon and taste some wine. Hmm. That definitely sounds like a vibe though. I'm gonna have to look up how far that is from here. It's probably, I know it's definitely probably a couple of hours. I'm gonna have to look up how far that is from here. But that would definitely be a vibe because y'all know everybody always go to like Miami and shit for their birthday. Like they be trying to go to the turn up spots. And if I can go to something like, so that's, to me, that's giving me sexy, grown vibes, like wine tasting, let's have tea, breakfast, brunch. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibes it's giving me. It's not giving, oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure they do turn up down there, but I don't know. But it's giving me like grown and sexy, like a relaxing, like, what else is there to? Because I'm over here like saying it's giving me all these vibes, but I don't know. It sounds like a go. Definitely sounds like a go. I'm over here sitting here on this live talking to y'all, and don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying this shit. And I can lie, that's the bright side about live. You get to talk to people, and y'all really give a fuck about what I'm saying, and y'all already know I give a fuck about what y'all saying. So I like the mutual conversation. I like how we can interact like this on a more intimate basis versus me posting a video and then y'all dropping a comment but y'all not really feeling me. I feel like on the live you can really get me, or you can really feel me and catch my drift. Like y'all getting some of my personality, y'all really seeing me talk, my slang, whatever. Y'all really getting the real me. And that's what I like about the live, because y'all can relate to me more and understand me more and stay interested and keeping watching. You feel me? And also, like, y'all like me more. Like I said, y'all get to know me more. I'm really such a cool person. Like, I'm just a person out here want to get some money and see the world. And when I say get some money, I want to start my own business. Y'all gonna hear me talk about this every single time. I always wanted to open up a grocery store. Your wife is vegetarian and you enjoy salmon at the coast. Okay. So you like some bourbon salmon, some blackened salmon. I remember one time, y'all, I went to this strip club. And don't get me wrong, y'all, I don't know if y'all been in the strip club before, but if you want to tell me, you can. But is it me? If y'all have been in the strip club before, why do the strip clubs sell the best food? Like, you go in there for a good time with your friends and shit, and y'all be in there after a couple drinks, y'all hungry, but the food always slap. The food is always so damn good. I don't know why. But look, that was off the subject. But salmon, I like salmon too. I like lemon pepper salmon, you feel me? I like it when motherfuckers bake it, you feel me? No, I ain't gonna lie, I mean, baking it is okay, but I'd rather it be pan seared. That's how I like it. I like a little bit of crust, a little bit of crunch, you feel me? But that's how I like it. I mean, I'm pretty sure when you bake it, if you pat it, dry, it could be like that. Yeah, I guess so. But I like salmon too. But the only thing about salmon is I be scared to eat it sometimes because I feel like it be fishy sometimes, like really, really fishy. And don't get me wrong, I like fish and I like seafood, but when something is like really, really fishy and it's throwing me off and giving me weird vibes, I don't want to eat it. I'm the type of person, like, if something's in front of me and I can smell it before I taste it, I ain't gonna eat it. You love Cajun salmon? Ooh, me too. Clubs have good food because they want you to spend all your money. Facts. Definitely. But the food be fire. It be worth it. And the thing about it is the food be so good, but it be so cheap. Like, I literally got like a salmon plate and it was like a big piece of salmon, a nice little piece of lemon up there over some rice with this little glaze. And like, it was a nice portion. Like, it was a nice full-size meal. And I only paid like $10 or less than $10. And most of the time, y'all know, for seafood is very pricey. Every time alcohol is involved, food tastes so good. Yes. Yes, it does. Every time. It's always gonna hit. Just like how they be saying when when you leave the club and everybody be hungry, the first go-to stops will be Waffle House or Cookout. But I don't like Cookout. Cookout tear my stomach up. And I don't even like Waffle House like that. But that be the spots where everybody hit up when they're hungry. But I like me some salmon too. But I just be scared it's gonna be fishy sometimes. And I like crabs. I love some crabs. You like salmon on a bed of spinach. Ooh, that sounds good too. How did you make that? Do you bake that, or you pan sear it? How did you do that? Have you tried Hooted Sober is nasty as hell? What is that? Have you tried Hooted Sober? It is nasty as hell. What is that, Elizabeth? Because I ain't never tried it, never heard of it, to be honest. Do y'all like oysters? I like oysters. At my job, the ABC the officer, he was like he don't eat what do you say, seafood boogers. Pan seared with Cajun spices. Okay, I'm gonna need a recipe, please, so I can make a video on it. Yeah, run me that, please. Run me that, Cal. Go ahead and get me a video out here. You know, they're gonna love that Cajun salmon. Do broccoli go good with salmon? Restaurant Hooters. You talking about Hooters, the restaurant where the girls be in there with the titties out and the ass out? I ate there one time, and the crazy thing about it, y'all, was if that's what you talking about, I ate there like one time, and we ate there out of state, and literally the only reason why we ate there is because that was the only restaurant that was close by that was open, and it was getting late, and I had my kids. Y'all, I had to bring my kids in there. I mean, the girls won't showing too much, but it's just the fact that like literally that was the only restaurant that we could eat at. No broccoli, but spinach rocks. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna record a video. I'm gonna need the spice though. I need to know what spices you used, or if it's a top secret. You know what I'm saying? That's cool too. And baked potatoes. Okay, so a nice salmon with some baked potato. That sounds real good though. Loaded baked potato too. Yes, and we ate there, and yes, I give it to you. The food wasn't that good at all, and the food was pricey as shit. I guess I guess they advertising more so for the girls, the waitresses, and then the drinks at the bar, because they ain't hitting on shit else. Not at all. Not at all. But I was so embarrassed that I had to bring my kids in there. And then when I brought my kids in there, they were looking at me and staring at me. But I'm just like, at this point, a mama gotta do what a mama gotta do. The kids gotta eat, damn it. Shit. Say what you want to say. But at least I fed my damn kids. Period. But at the same time, like my baby's a baby. And y'all know Jamil just turned 11. So I don't think Jamil's mind is like kicked into that type of gear as a boy or a teenage man, whatever you want to call it yet. I don't think Jamil looks at women in that type of way yet, and I don't want him to, and I'm scared. And y'all, let me talk about that because I got about a few minutes up here and I need to get back in the house. But somebody was talking to me, and they were saying that I need to go ahead and start talking to Jamil about the birds and the bees, y'all. What y'all think is an appropriate age to start talking to your kids about the birds and the bees? Because I'm scared. I'm really real life scared because I don't want to introduce something to him and then that makes him want to go try it and it's too early on. Or at the same time, I don't want to not have introduced it at the right time and then I'm too late. You know what I'm saying? No secret, just from a Cajun spice bottle from the grocery store. Okay, so that's the only seasoning you use. I'm gonna probably do the Cajun and garlic, but I'm gonna definitely do the video probably next week, or I might do it tomorrow. But damn, what was I just talking about? See, that's the thing. That's another thing about live. You get distracted up here fast. I forgot what I was just talking about. The struggle. Damn, what was I just saying? I don't know, but that salmon sound good. I'm gonna have to definitely make a video on that though. But that definitely thinking about planning a trip with my boys, taking a trip with my boys. But literally, what I was just talking about, y'all, it was literally at the tip of my tongue, and I was just about to say it because it was about to be some good tea, some really good tea. Oh no. It's gonna come back to me. Give me like a second. All right, it ain't coming back to me. I lied. Oh, birds and the bees. Thank you. Appreciate it. Talking about the birds and bees. Yes, kids are forced to grow up too quick. Just listen into them. I talked to my kids about when they were about 4 because I know people out here trying to harm kids at any cause. I definitely understand. Well, I'm just scared that if I introduce it to him, like, I don't want him to try to look into it, or like, he has a tablet, so I don't want him to go on his tablet like looking up stuff and researching stuff. But a male father was saying that I should go ahead and introduce it to him because they was like, when they were a kid or like around that age, they weren't educated, so they were out there doing stuff like they ain't had no business doing, of course. But I feel like in a situation like that, that's who the kid was around, like the other kids they surrounded themselves with, because them kids was doing that shit. So that's why you was probably doing that shit, because that's how you knew about that shit. You feel me? But I don't know when is the right time. A lot of people told me when you start seeing signs, or when you just when they I don't fucking know. Y'all, like, one thing about being a parent, like the first go around, like literally, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like the first go around with a child, you don't know. Like, and then being that Jamil's a boy, it's such a challenge for me because I know how it is growing up being a girl, going into a teenage woman, and then to a woman. But I don't know how it is going from a boy to a teenage man to a man. So it's very, very challenging for me. And how Jamil be thinking sometimes, like I be trying to understand how he's thinking. Like, I don't want him to feel like, no type of way. And that's, I'm just trying to be more understanding with him, and trying to relate to him more. And y'all, it's hard because y'all know he's getting older. And when they start being teenagers or getting to the age, they get attitudes and shit like that. So with the internet, kids need to be loved and protected. Scary. Definitely. You're definitely right. And that's why when he be on his tablet, like I be trying to limit him on his tablet. And don't get me wrong, my baby don't play outside, judging mammy. My baby don't play outside, but judging mammy. But he does play, like he's a gamer. He likes to play on the tablet. But most of the time when he's on the tablet, he's like an adult is like majority of the time is around. So he'll be watching a video on YouTube, but what he mainly is on is Roblox. But like I know he has heard it being on YouTube. He has heard it being mentioned, or this and that and third, or just even being out at the store or at school. I know he has probably heard about it, but I just don't know when the right time is. Like, I'm scared, y'all. And it's so crazy though, because like when with him being a kid and looking up to me, he looks at me as this powerful woman, as this powerful mom, which I am. But it's like in my head, I'm like, damn, like, how am I supposed to do this? It's like he looks at me as if I have everything all planned out, and then in my head I'm just like, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna do this? But that's the great thing about being a parent, is that you get to go through these challenges, and then you overcome them, and then it's so beautiful, y'all. I could keep on going on and on. I could ramble all night about it, but it's so beautiful. But I love to talk. I would sit here and talk for hours if I could. I really would. But I don't know. I don't want it to be too early with me introducing it to him, and I don't want it to be late. Like, I don't want him to be out here humping little girls, which I know he ain't gonna do that. But I don't want him to be doing stuff he ain't got no business doing. You know what I'm saying? Having a good relationship with your kids, they trust you, and you will know. Definitely, definitely. And that's why I try to ask him on a daily basis, like, how is he feeling, and like what's going on at school. Like, I always try to stay involved, because I feel like the moment when I don't do that, which, because a lot of parents do that, that's when the kid starts doing shit. If y'all catch my drift, like when kids need attention in certain different ways, they start doing shit. And I know y'all know that because y'all parents, but they start acting weird, start doing things, start misbehaving, start doing like shit they never really do. But like when you really care for a child, nurture them, and you're there for them, and you love them how they should be loved, like, you did what you did. Yes. So if the child grew up and be bad as fuck, the child grew up and be bad as fuck. We knew what you did. But if you didn't do what you were supposed to do, and the child grew up bad as fuck, that's your fault. I don't know if that sounds wrong, but that's how I feel. Because I've seen a lot of good parents out here, good parents, treat their kids good, whatever, whatever. As soon as the kids get older, they don't care about their parents. Like, they wouldn't even do nothing for their parents, like on some real shit, and that shit's sad. I am blessed. My wife cooked at the school and knew all of our kids' friends. I know that's right. You are. That is yes. The other day when I had brought the cupcakes to Jamil's school for his birthday, the day before when I had talked to the teacher about it, I was like, yeah, I said, what time can I come tomorrow so I can bring some cupcakes for the class? And that's another thing, y'all. Answer this for me. How old did he gotta be for me to stop doing this shit? Because I don't want it to be like not cool. I don't know what's cool and what's not cool because I'm the mama now. I don't know what's cool and what's not cool. I don't know what age I should stop doing this shit. Bringing cupcakes and bringing lunch to the school. So y'all drop a comment. Let me know what age I should stop doing that. But I was talking to the teacher and I was like, yeah, I said, what time can I come tomorrow to the cupcake and enjoy the cupcakes? She was on some shit, y'all, like, okay, you could just drop them off in the office. And I'm like, like in my head, I'm like, like, this is my baby birthday. What I look like wanting to drop some shit off? I want to be there. You feel me? But she was like, yeah, you can just drop them off in the office. And I'm like, why people wanna call me when I'm on live, when I'm talking to y'all? When they get embarrassed, then okay. So when they start getting embarrassed, stop bringing this shit. Got you, Cal. I appreciate that. But when I get up here, y'all, everybody be wanting to talk to me and stuff. But she was like, I could bring the cupcakes and leave them at the office or whatever, and somebody would bring them down. And I was like, okay. And then when Jamil got in the car, I said, well, damn, Jamil, I said, I kind of wanted to go in there and spend time with you or whatever, and see the kids in your classroom because it is a new school year, and mind y'all, on open house, I don't know if y'all seen the blog, or I don't know if I talked about it in the blog, but when we had open house at Jamil School, I never met his teacher. I just looked at her and said, hey, and then that was it. As far as a formal, like, meeting, what she expects from him and this and that and the third, I didn't get that this time. And that kind of threw me off because I love to be engaged. I love to be involved as much as I can because when I feel like I'm detached right now. The teacher giving me drop off vibes, like it's no interaction with me coming down to the classroom. And literally every grade before then, I was always in the classroom bringing lunch, bringing cupcakes, bringing paper towels, whatever the damn teacher needed, snack time for all the fucking kids. I did that shit. So I feel like a huge disconnect this year, and that shit is bothering me. So I was feeling like when I brought the cupcakes, like I'll be able to have a little bit more interaction with the teacher because that's what I really want, because I want to feel like my child is in good hands. But I wanted to have that little bit more interaction with the teacher, but at the same time, like, I wanted to, see the kids in the classroom, see my son eat his cupcake, yada yada yada. Long story short, the next day of his birthday, when I brought the damn cupcakes, can you go on field trips as a helper? They don't have field trips, and if they do, they have two teachers that go. But now they have it to where that you don't need, anybody can be a substitute teacher down here. I don't know if it's like that in Oregon, but down here anybody can be a substitute teacher. All you have to do is go online, fill out for a substitute teacher. You got to take this little course. After that, you can be a substitute teacher. You don't have to go to college for it anymore, or no shit like that, or have a degree or whatever. But when I brought the cupcakes or whatever, like, literally I brought the cupcakes. I said maybe like about a few things to Jamil. I walked with him to the lunchroom because that's where they ate the cupcakes at. And after that, I left. I was there for maybe about a good 7 to 10 minutes and I left. But usually I'm there for about the whole time they have lunch, like, literally. But yeah. But no, they don't have volunteer stuff like that. See, Montessori, which is the school that's like a private school down here, they have more so of like hands-on stuff like that with that. But as far as like with the public school, because Montessori is a private school basically, but with the public school, they don't really have like field trips that the parents can go on and stuff. And then the thing about it is, it's like when they do something, like if they go to the beach or something, like the parent can go, but you gotta drive your own car and meet them there, yada yada yada, whatever. So, but I'm about to get off of here. I appreciate you, Cal, and Elizabeth. And Cal, this is like my first time really talking to you, so I really appreciate your support. And it was really, really nice meeting to you, and I enjoyed the conversation that we had because you put me on game with a lot of shit. You feel me? So I hope that the next time I go live, that you will be able to join because I really appreciate y'all. But I hope y'all have a good night because I'm definitely about to have a good night. Everybody, I guess they calling me now trying to figure out what's tea. They want to know how your girl gonna move. They want to know how your girl gonna shake. They want me to be outside so bad, y'all, but I need to be in the house. They want me to be outside so bad. But bye. Thank you so much. You will definitely see me a lot more often because I hit my 1K. So now I just need a little bit of more watch time and then we out here. So, but thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And I'm definitely going to be making that salmon. So just wait on that. And let me know if it looks like how it's supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be like my first time cooking salmon though. But thank you so much. And I'll see y'all later.